Actually, I have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel has some videos are already there. Okay. And many videos are actually just I will share you my in between. Let it configure. Go to YouTube.
So you have also a channel on YouTube?
Yes, actually, all videos are not professionally done. Actually, I have a now done setup, but I have a plan to do many videos actually. Actually, so far I have created some videos are here. It can also. I have created for Spring Boot. It is a series. Actually, when I first learned, actually, I created 6 videos. Okay, for Spring Boot. Okay, from starting to security. So I need to create more videos. These are the Spring Boot video, and Angular at least 1 into video is there. Okay, and there are some other Java is there, JavaScript is there. Actually, I'm not getting time, but I have a plan to do all videos in proper way actually. That, and then I will delete all videos also, because many videos are some noise is there, not proper way. But I have a plan to make my YouTube channel better way actually.
Okay.
So that it can help to many people to. So it has been done, project has been created. So what I will do, clear. Okay, so next CD, my project. Okay, done. The next. The next command is written here. After it, you just write ng-serve open. So that is all. Okay, so here also you need to write y. Would you like to share an anonymous usage of data about this project with the Angular team at Google? You can write it. So it is done. So it is your project is ready. Okay, so it is your project is ready. Next, what is inside your project? What is the actually hierarchy? So you can go through some hierarchy. What is inside it? The first, if we go to here, it is a node modules. It contains all libraries. Okay, so it contains all supportive node library. Whenever we transfer project, we do not take it because anywhere shift it, just we do npm install, so it will be libraries will come. So it contains only libraries. So our inside actually whenever we do only these src contains our project related things, and all are others are all supporting. Okay, here it is a Angular JSON file which contains some configuration also. It is a starting. A project is starting here, and initially it is starting is the app. First is it is the app here. Next, package.json. It contains all commands we are writing here. ng-serve, ng-build, ng-test, all are here in package.json all. And by default, since we have not mentioned any version, so it has taken latest version 13.2. So it is a latest version. And tsconfig here also sometime actually we some compliance related thing. Suppose if we create any variable, we need to initialize. If we do not want to initialize, so we can write here strict false actually. So all some basic compliance related things, which is true or false, those configuration written in tsconfig.json. Okay, so these 3 files, Angular JSON, package.json, and tsconfig.json. And another thing is a Karma and Jasmine. Actually, till I need to pick up because I have not done Angular testing, and Karma and Jasmine. These are the two things in Angular, which is used for unit testing in Angular. Actually, till it is unknown for me.
So what is the purpose of Angular.json? Can you tell me again?
Angular.json, actually, if you notice here, project, how your project is going to start, and project is starting with the app. Okay, we will go to the index file, and it will be starting with the app, and actually it is starting. When your first page is coming, the index page, entire Angular, only one HTML page. Entire Angular, there is only one HTML page, and actually it is a main things. src index.html. Entire Angular only one, and it is a main dot. Starting is the main.ts file will load. Main.ts file will be load. This is the outside. Then it will be inside, and it will be go to src. But src, entire Angular is a single HTML page, that is index.html. But how it will reach? The moment we have written localhost 4200, it is showing localhost index.html page is actually it is a display. But how it will reach? Because that configuration has been done here in Angular.json. Here is the main src main.ts. So let's go to src main.ts. Main.ts. If you go to inside main.ts, then what it is doing? It is added loading app module. It is going to app module and environment. So if you go to this area, app module, just go to app module. In app module, actually it is loading app component. App module is loading app component. And actually in Angular, if you notice in a site, we are creating dealer admin, all are nothing but a component. Every one piece is it like a every navigation is one kind of component. So first, it is the first base component is the app component. So how it will reach to app component? App component main is loading. Just try to understand the path. First, this main.ts is loading by Angular.json. Angular.json, it is calling main.ts. Main.ts, it is loading app module. And if you go to app module, and whatever the component will be created, all component is attached. Actually, we need to give an entry, and by default, if you create a component, then and then you will be notice a component will come here. If you just create another new component, then that component will be in module. So, and whatever the modules will be here. Understand? So
okay.
it is and also in our project, we have created an admin module. Now we are working on admin module. So admin module is a child of this main this module. This is a parent. This module has another child module, that is a admin. In future, other module will come. Is it clear? Hello?
Yeah, look.
Okay. So you need to move to app component. So go to app component. In app, if you go to app component, and every component has a 4 files. In Angular, whatever the navigation we are working, we will create so many components for every function. Actually, we are creating a component. We are creating edit, a component. We are creating a delete, a component. We are creating a add. Okay, then it is a component. We are creating view. It is a component. Every component has a 4 files. Every component has a 4 files. What are the files? One file is CSS. And actually, Angular has a 2 kind of CSS. One is a master CSS. Entire site have a look and feel. So it is a sync in the all pages, header, footer, and some section, common section. So that CSS will be in style.css. It will be in style.css. But whenever we are working in the component section, if I want to do some changes, some color, some look and feel specific to component, not for global, not for all pages, then actually we'll do in app component.css. Next, every component has a HTML page. Every component has a HTML page. So here actually, if we go to the site, this is our site. This is the home page. So from where these contents are coming? it is coming from your index.html. It is all things are coming here,
Okay.
index.html.
Okay.
So you can
This is a
remove,
default page means automatically
it is a
created by
default page. It's automatically when you are creating the first project, it is Angular is giving the some, it is a default content. So better you can remove it. Better you remove it. Okay. So you write a something for you. Each one. Just everything. Okay. So now if you notice, so everything has cleaned up. Your work is actually here on big advantage in, like even in Spring Boot Eclipse, we every time we do changes, we have to run again. And actually in Angular, since it is a there is a watch command, watch is inside. That is the reason it's a whenever you save, then and then every time it automatically project will be build up. So it is advantage. We are not required to run again command for run, or you need to click to start server, stop server in Eclipse. Like it is not required in Angular. Okay, in VS Code, it will be the moment you will be saved, it will be watch command will be execute and it will be build your project then and then. So now it is coming here. Now you want to suppose first you think you want to do a some small look and feel. There is a, it has a body page, suppose body. Now you are thinking body have a some background. So you can write a CSS here. Suppose you are writing here body.
Look, can you little bit explain briefly about
Okay,
that
okay. Font size.
CSS also?
Okay, okay. CSS. Okay. Okay. Actually, CSS, two things is there in CSS. Only two things. What is the two things? CSS has a one is a ID and one is a class. One is ID and one is a class. What is the difference? Class, actually we generally we write all classes in CSS in a dot and class name, and it is a reusable component. We can write in a single HTML page n number of times. That is a task of class. It is a reusable, and actually suppose you need to use a suppose a color and you want to everywhere multiple page section, you can use it multiple page. But if you think generally every HTML tag has a default attribute called ID. If you press it, control press bar, it will be ID. It is ID, but this ID in general is called unique. Actually, whichever will use, generally we use the unique. So unique purpose we write hash symbol in CSS file, and reusable class, which is I need to multiple time use and multiple places also, that will be used in a dot class symbol. Okay, and also CSS are three kinds. One, I can write a CSS here. So that is a style. So I can write here some CSS. It is a inline CSS. I can create a section for implement CSS. In top here, I can write a link tag. Generally, we write a header section in a page header section, and inside header section, I can write a link tag, and there I can also write CSS. That is a internal CSS. Another concept I want to, it is a better not to use write a CSS here in the page, so it will be more lengthier, and it will be not reusable also. And actually, so we use all external CSS. Generally, our designer who design the page, our site, they write an external CSS, and it will be better. CSS will be outside of the main HTML page. So that is the internal, inline, and external CSS. And in CSS file, we use two things. One is a class, and one is actually ID.
Okay.
If I write it, suppose I am writing okay. Now if I go to page body, 1 minute, I can do other way. Just I have given a name, busy color. So what I need to do in CSS, oh, okay, 1 minute. Actually, we have removed we need to include a CSS file path here. Okay, we need to add a CSS file.
No. Oh, sorry, I will write. Link tag. Hello,
Mhm.
it's class or class name on body
No,
part?
it will be class. It will be name will be class.
Okay.
Actually, if you
I think in React, it's, I think
okay,
it's.
React actually like this. So we need to write a dot. Okay, that is it. Okay, so if here actually, if you write a class intro, then you here you need to write dot intro. Okay, so you can. This is the way you need to write. Clear. So here actually, suppose I am writing intro and I am writing background color. So you can write it.
Yes, so here you did on same way, right?
No, I have same, but actually I have not included the style CSS here. So you need to include external CSS. If you use it external CSS, you need to include. So you need to.
Okay.
We have not included the file. So how will you get it? Include external CSS file in HTML. You need to write it. Did not return a string. HTML style street HTML return styles. Just a moment, I need to check. 1 minute. It is not required at all. Okay.
Check app component dot html.
App.
No, top one in application app component dot html. Can you go up? Oh, this is the top one.
I have not added it. It's not actually required. Actually, it will come automatically. Okay. Anyhow, anyway, we will check it. It need to come default. By suppose this is a footer, so it will come default. It will automatically come. No need to add it. If I write like a bootstrap, then we need to write the path of the bootstrap here. Otherwise, it is not required. App root. No need to record. Okay, anyway, we'll check it. Let me. Okay, so I can check it whether it is working. Okay, suppose it is H1 tag. So H1 tag, you want to give the color or anything in H1 tag. So you need to write dot H1. No. Switch. Sorry, CD. It is H1 is getting color. H1. H1 is getting color. Okay, H1. Okay, 1 minute. Why it is BG color?
1 minute. Hello.
It is a background color of water section. Okay. Okay, this body BG color. Let's just check another time. It should be. Suppose Well, I check it. Okay. So first, whatever you will write all local CSS. Okay, Praveen, you are there?
Alok, 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Okay.
Okay. No issue. বলো।
আলু নেই, দুটো আলু আছে, আজকে আলু সিদ্ধ করবো, শেষ হয়ে যাবে।
ঠিক আছে।
কালকে তো রান্না হচ্ছে না।
ঠিক আছে, হ্যালো। বলুন। হুম 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 হুম
Yeah, look, sorry, I got a call.
Okay, okay, no issue, no issue. Just I am in a call. Coming. Yes, actually. Okay, okay, that's. Okay, Praveen.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Actually, what was a mistake? We are giving the dot. It is not required. If it is a HTML tag, so dot is not required. But if you write the custom class, then you need to write the dot. Okay, that was our mistake. Okay, if you write custom, so dot is not required. Understand?
Okay. So in custom CSS file, you are saying dot is required, but
Yes, yes. Actually, just check it. If I want to H1 tag, it remove it. Now you can check it. It is working. Okay. So, but if I want to use a custom another HTML tag, then you another H1 tag. Suppose I am writing. It is an H2 tag. Suppose.
so look, can you repeat again? So
Yes,
means
I'm
dot
writing.
is not required in
Dot
style.css.
will be not required when. Suppose I am writing here a class name BG.
Okay, with body it's not required, right?
With it is a body, it will be not required. H1 not required. But if I want to write a class, I am creating a class now. So it is a you write here. Sorry, class equal to BG color. Suppose I put BG 0LOR. So now we are writing a class, but you
Okay, for class we need
yes. So then you need to what you need to do? You need to write here,
dot.
replace it and give it a dot. Give a dot. And but if it is a, then it will work. On it is a purple BG color and HTML. Here also you need to save. Okay, body class BG color. Then this is color, background color is coming.
Can you go back to the code?
Now we have given the body class BG color, and BG color value we have given in here dot BG color. This is a user defined class.
The background color, okay, blue.
I have given a powder blue. That is a color I have given. So it is coming here background color. It is a background color.
Okay.
And but in this tag, in this Angular H1 tag, here actually in H1 tag, you have not given any class, but it is you have setting here dot H1. Then it is coming. Okay. And suppose you want to do H2, but you want to do an ID. You want to do an ID. Okay. So ID you write here. Okay. Change. Suppose you have written a ID value. So what you need to write? Save. Go to CSS. Write here. Hash change. Yes, you need to write here. Suppose it is a magenta. Okay, suppose you're writing maroon. Right. Now you have given an ID. It is a hash symbol. And if you notice here, you have written an ID. So now you can go to CSS. On it is not getting ID. ID CSS change ID ornament. Let me. CSS ID selector. Okay, ID, you need to write a hash name, then it is okay, then hash name. Okay, not done, it is wrong. Hash selector, done right thing. Here H2 ID app component hash change or CHANG or spelling mistake CHANG. Sorry, spelling mistake. It is coming, color is coming. So it is a, we are using a, it is an ID, it is a class, and it is a without any class because it is an HTML tag. So three options we have used. These are the three things used. One is a hash for ID.
Why that value is not coming earlier?
It is a spelling mistake was there.
Okay, okay.
Spelling mistake. So this is our first page. Okay, this is our first page. Then what we need to learn for Angular perspective? How do we need to learn from Angular? So I told you actually how it is reaching here inside. Starting is here, Angular.json. It is loading style CSS. It is loading actually your index.html. It is a main.tss, primarily main.tss. So if you go to main.tss, so it is loading a module. It is loading a module. It is a primary module. In module contains all components. Actually, if we draw a diagram, actually module is a bigger and module contains all components. Okay. So like it is a tree, but tree has a lots of branches. So components are branches, but tree is a module. Okay. So next, if this component got load, then what will happen? Go to component.ts, and component load means it will come to here. And here actually it is a design pattern. It is a dependent injector design pattern. Okay, we are writing here at the rate component. It is a design pattern is used. And if to get more, you can go to that Java tip on that site. There is a design pattern. About design pattern, you will get some more details. So what it will do? It will do three things. One is the selector, one is the URL, and one is the CSS. The first is the app root. First is a app root. Where it is written? This app root is calling from module. This app root, okay, it is going to app component. Okay, it is going to app component, and in app component here it is a project name. Your project name is written here. My project. This project name is written here. So it is a app root, and app root is where it is written. It is written if you go to index.html. If you go to index.html, normal HTML is written, and this is the Angular HTML. Only difference app root is written. This is the starting. Inside body, app root is written. So this app root, where it is written, actually it is written in app component.ts. This is the selector. Next, every component two primary things. One is the HTML and one is the CSS. So why this is separate? If you need to write that component specific any CSS, write here, not in global CSS. Generally, designer write the web designer in the background in the project. They are primarily responsible to write the style.css. And developer, if you do any fine tuning, sometimes it is breaking or some small tuning we do here. That is what our developers do. So this is, and next come to component.html. So it is your first HTML, but this content where it will be loaded here. So it is connected with your component here, app root, and app root is connected actually in your index.html. So your actual content are getting injected here. Inside body, here your content is getting plugged in. Am I able to clear? So what you are writing here, that content is getting plugin type. Okay, it is pushing here inside in HTML page. And then how these index.html get loaded? Because index.html loaded, if you go to angular.json, you notice it is loaded index page, it is loading main, it is loading style. So it is entry point is clear now?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, okay. So now we are able to access our first page. Next, this is the good things. It is a generally first day we do provide these things. Next,
Mhm.
what we'll learn. Now we learn some new things. Next, if you go to here, so okay, and if you face some troubleshooting, sometimes some error comes. Okay, so a policy related error comes. If you one time if you run this command, it will be resolve your problem. Set execution policy is sometimes some system it's shown actually some libraries need to install. So if you execute this command, it will be resolved. Okay, and also sometimes I have noticed for my laptop virus antivirus is on, so it is showing some error till it is, but if I off and then run, next time it will be problem got solved.
Mhm.
Next, we need to know what are the next things. Okay, this is the command for bootstrap. Okay, just for timing, I am leaving it. Next, we will learn today how to create components. Whenever we are creating all links, actually navigation, so it is coming component. So component command is actually nggc component, nggs, S for service, G for, okay, it is a component.
I think C component, so it will create all the
Ah.
component, right?
So now,
CSS, TS, all these things, right?
yes, let me create some component. New terminal, go to CD. Okay, so I want to create some component. Actually, our page, what is our page? If I go to a page, header, body, footer, and menu, navigation section, these are the generally for component in a website. So you create ng, g, and C for component. You can write component entirely, or you can write just C character, and you write your header. Okay, so enter NGGC header. So it creates, just notice it creates a new component inside app. It is a tree. If we draw a tree, actually bigger things is actually module. Module contains app component. Whatever the other component, everything will be inside app. Everything will be inside app component. The app component, actually header component I have created, but it is a branch of header. It is a child of app component. So it is coming inside app. It is coming inside app. Just notice this coming inside app. So in header, again it creates a four files. One is HTML, one is TS, and one is CSS. So if we go to TS, again, I will notice actually it is created selector app header. So everything will be created. Your NGGC header, so it will be component name will be app header. By default, it is a syntax. And header dot component dot HTML, header dot component CSS, and next it will be right. Okay, it is sufficient. Now write something in your header. So this you are writing already by default, it is written here header. So you can write a CSS here. E.
So app that will be mandatory to add, or we can remove that one also?
No. App will be mother. App will be parent.
Okay. So
App will be the
header,
parent.
it should be there, right?
You can do change the name, but everywhere you have to change the name because it is coming as a standard, and nobody changes.
Okay.
Okay, suppose I have given the content, but I want to add these header. I want to add in here app component. So how can I add it? How I can add two ways. One, suppose I want to add here. So I can add here. Here, right here, tag app. Okay, right outside. App header. HATTR. Just add here. So you are adding this component to this component. Okay, so this is your main thing, and now you are adding here. Just you can check it will what is coming here. So first this text is coming, header,
Hmm.
then it is
Hmm.
coming here because you have injected this component or selector tag inside your this HTML page, inside in app component.html.
Hmm.
And it is injected in HTML main index.html as an app root.
Yeah.
Okay. Now next you are creating another component. Suppose ng gc body. Okay. Or you create a better a navbar section. So you write a navbar,
Mhm.
navbar. So it has created a navbar section. Now I am creating another section as a body. ng gc body. It has created a body section. So 3 things it was done. So now what I am doing, it is not a right thing. I am writing this component. It will be definitely it will be go to body section. So shifting it to body component, shifting it to body component. Writing here body component. So I've written a body component. Next in app component, just in app component I have added header. After header, what should come? After header, generally a navigation menu comes in a website. So right here, app navbar.
Okay.
Navbar. So your question comes where I am getting this selector, because if you go to navbar component, expand navbar component and go to component file, just it is written here. So you can give any name. If you change here, if you give the selector name as a Provin, so you can give the name as a Provin, it will work. So you can give any name, but it is a standard syntax, Angular, everything started with the app and our name, app navbar, app body, apps. Okay, everything starts with the app. Okay, so next in app navbar section, now you want to create a menu. So I want to create a menu here. So what? Suppose I am creating here table. I am writing here, suppose home. Writing here about us. Writing here home menu about us. Suppose it is a service. Writing here contact us. Writing here help.
Okay.
Just you have written. Okay, these are the things. Okay, so even you can give, suppose even you can write here inside header navbar css in navbar table. So this is your navbar. Now you can go. Home about us contact us. 1 minute. Oh, where I it, oh sorry, it should not be header. It will be navbar section. Keep here navbar section. Now header section. Even header section you can That here it will be logo, and you can give some message. Okay, this is a header section. After header, we are adding a navbar section. This is a navbar section. Then it is a coming body section, and after body, a website comes footer section. NGGC footer.
Yeah.
In footer section, suppose I am writing something here. Just write anything in the footer section. So you have written footer section. So what you will do? Go to app component, and all you are integrating in app component. Here app header, then you are writing app body. So then you can write app footer. So in enter the app component, it is connected with here app root. App component, it is connecting, it is inject, it is entire, it is a forming a tree actually. It is a, if you notice here, it is a forming a tree. So it is injecting here.
Okay.
Injecting here. So app root contains 4 child. What is a 4 child? If you go to app component, it is a 4 child. First child is header, second child is a navbar, third child is a body, fourth child is footer. Next, your navbar contains n number of child because navbar contains the menu. So you can in navbar section again we have written here on, okay, but every section like home will be written hyperlink. A hyperlink will connect another component. Okay, so again about us will contain another component, about us component, service will contain another component, so contact us another component, help another component. So again every component will be coming to here. So next, actually, but if your content are all are in the same, but actually generally in our project we made the all are currently we are working for admin. So admin related all components we are keeping inside a module. We are creating a app module, another a child module. Okay, so child module content all admin related all component, and mother module content all modules. Able to make clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now if you come to here, just notice this is a header. Okay, on some tag is this. Go to header. Okay, on tag. So it is a header section. It is a header section. It is a menu section. It is a actually this section is for body section, and it is a footer section. So it is entire page is getting stand up. So up to it clear or any question?
No, right now clear.
Okay. So this is the first day you can learn. What is the next topic? Next, you need to learn how it is a routing. Routing means actually it is a all are connected, it's okay. But the moment you will be click on the home, your body section will be replaced. The moment
Alok, one thing. So this how it's formatted home about us. So can you show me that style again?
Okay. So
Style.
okay, let me more clear and transparent. Navbar section. Go to navbar section.
Okay.
In navbar, now I am making hyperlink connected. Okay. Let me.
Okay, so TH that we so that is
Okay,
blocks it will create, right?
It is a table body section. Table TH.
Okay.
TD. We can write TD, but header generally table header is th we write.
Okay, okay, okay.
th
Got
or
it.
td. Okay, generally table header, if you write it will be make bold actually.
Okay.
Since it is coming bold, you notice it is coming bold. Why?
Mhm.
Because of that reason. And you can also change background mode light. Okay. Now I want to connect this link. Home, about us, I want to make connected. Okay. Then how it works? It is a best important thing is routing. Okay. So routing in home. Now go to navbar section and you give another link here. Suppose a href equal to আমি তো কাজ করছি। Just you can check it is a it is now it is a link is showing. Okay.
Okay.
It is like link, but it will normal hyperlink will not work. Normal hyperlink HTML will not work. So what we need to do, we need to use some Angular specific feature. So how we'll do? Next, here actually we need to use href. Here we need to use. Let me. Okay, very good. It's body done. It will go to Angular. Navbar. Where is the navbar? Oh, it is good. Okay. So what we need to do, we need to write this component a router link active. This attribute we need to write. A router link. Go to.
Alok, we can do it this tomorrow.
Yes, then we can do actually first day better. Next generally first day up to that actually we do. Actually next day you like learn the routing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll show you the routing next day. So
Yeah,
is
sure.
it clear to you? Complete?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, actually, whenever actually for me, yes, it also takes some time to understand any thing